Guys in the Golf.
Speaking of work, though, that's probably why we haven't recorded for a while.
Yeah.
Because you've been flat out, mate.
I reckon last time we recorded a podcast, we were in an apartment in Darwin and you were visiting.
Yeah.
So I haven't done any King Ash Bay trips, probably since...
Last time you were there.
Yeah. Maybe early June, I reckon, because I started work full-time in mid-June. Yeah.
Just killing it in Darwin, mate. In the big smoke.
Living the dream. Doesn't get better than this. Nah, it's all good. But so we've been getting heaps of messages from people saying, "Oh, where are you guys? Is everything okay?" All that sort of stuff. If you don't know, the truth is we had a massive falling out. That was one of the rumours we heard anyway, that we'd had a falling out and we weren't speaking to each other. We've apologised to each other, and
we did live on a boat together for like 10 days or something.
In the Kimberley, yeah.
Although I did have to sleep downstairs for first week.
You did so. Yeah. Nah, thanks for doing that, by the way. We'll get on to the Kimberley trip soon, but yeah.
All been going good though, mate. You flat out at work. You bloody putting the hours in, mate. Spend some time with the family, which you haven't done for a while because you've been back and forth to King Ash. So
the kids are very, very happy that I'm home full time now, and my wife is partially happy that I'm home full time now.
I don't believe it.
But things are going good. Yeah, the family's going great. I don't do any fishing up here, the top end. Like, still do all my fishing down the Gulf. So as a result, like, there's just no videos coming out. I know, folks, but there's a few little plans in the works, and we'll get some out. Yeah.
Some interesting things maybe in the new year that we're looking at doing maybe.
Yeah.
Once you got a few more things sorted out over the next few months maybe, and but anyway, we're back into it now.
Yeah.
And I should be here for like the next week or so. So hopefully we'll have a few chances to at least another one or two anyway, where we can meet up and try and record a podcast, because there's so much stuff in the back catalogue now to catch up on that we haven't spoken about. So I don't even know where we should start, mate. What have we been doing? So obviously we just went through. You've been in Darwin flat out. That's why we haven't been recording, because you've been in Darwin flat out. The last time we recorded was in Darwin, which when I was here. So since then, I've pretty much just been working, crabbing, and a few other bits and pieces. So a little bit more.
What's the go with you pro guys? There's like a little closed few months or something. Is that a thing now?
Yeah. So for the Western Zone, which is basically from Nhulunbuy to the Western Australian border, they've got a mandatory closure from that was from the 1st of November. So they're closed now.
Okay. So no pro mud crabbers working? No,
it's not. You cannot work as a professional mud crabber from basically Nhulunbuy all the way back around the Western Australian border at the moment for 3 months. So 1st of November right through December, January, you cannot work. We discussed it. When I say we, I mean the Mud Crab Licence Committee discussed it and elected to have a closure for the Eastern Zone as well, but to start from the 1st of December. So technically we could still work at like down home at the moment.
Yep.
Because we're in that Eastern Zone. But from the end of this month, from the end of November, that'll be closed for 3 months as well. So December, January, February, it'll be closed. So you won't be able to start work again until March next year, which is generally no one's working anyway. Yeah.
Well, it's good. And it's the wet season, so it's not convenient to work. And then also that is their breeding season as well. So that it sort of ticks a lot of boxes.
Yeah,
for a lot of people.
Yeah, it just makes sense anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's
cool.
It's for most people. I think it's neither here nor there.
So any fellas still working there now at the moment?
Yeah. There's still a few boys working.
Yeah, cool. Yep, and the finish of the season's turned out all right?
Not too bad. Like, this season's been pretty good.
Yep.
Hopefully, if we get a good wet season, it'll continue on next year being a better season again. But it's just when you get that really big flood like we did, it's like any type of farming. You want it's it's the Goldilocks analogy, you know, not too hot, not too cold, just right. You know, you want it to be not too wet, not too dry. You want it to be just right. So we have last year, we have massive cyclone, or, you know, 2 cyclones back to back, massive rainfall. Not exactly massive cyclones, but massive rainfall in the catchment causes heaps of dramas.
So the wet season was way too big. And sometimes we get wet season way too small. We don't get anywhere near enough rain.
You get no rain at all.
And you got that Goldilocks in the middle, which is a good wide zone, which most years is in there. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool.
So, and, you know, it's not for me to say. Anyone can go and look at the empirical data that's been collated over many, many years.
Yeah.
And you can see that it's the same, exactly the same with like the barramundi stocks as well. It's exactly the same. You know, it's the rainfall data and the barramundi catch data is almost a carbon copy of each other. Good segue into Fitzroy, right? Over at Rockhampton.
Yep.
So they've just had their big fishing comp there.
Yes.
Territory won it. Good on you, Shane.
Yeah.
You know, panic stations, I think.
Yeah.
So good job, boys. But like, there's so many people off the back of that saying, "Oh, look what happens when you ban the gill nets." But they were catching big fish there before. You have to factor everything in. Now, I'm not saying gill nets are a good thing. I'm just saying you need to factor everything in. You need to be realistic and be fair to everyone in the situation. Big fish were caught at the Fitzroy River long before gill nets were banned, and you know now they've banned them only a few years ago. Several years ago, I'm not sure exactly the date. So, but now we've got guys using live scope and this technology, and you've got like the best, probably one of the best barra fishermen in the world, if not the best, Shane Compain, designing his own lures, rods, reels, everything's 100% from a lifetime. 25, 35 years of experience of chasing big barramundi. Of course they're going to catch more barramundi. That's just how it works. And you're using forward-facing sonar now, like, you know, live scope.
Yeah.
Of course you're targeting the big fish. Like,
I was watching his stories. He was looking to upgrade. Yeah, for hopefully let's hopefully get a metery, and then by the end, his average size, I'm going to make up a number, it was something like 113 centimeters was his average size fish entered. So
yeah, and the biggest barra was over 1.30 meters.
Wild. Yeah, I think they only caught 2 in the 90s. Everything else was over a metre.
Yeah.
So that just shows that live scope. They're literally picking individual fish and they're
100%.
targeting individual fish off the live scope. That's just amazing.
100%. We saw it over the west, and we can talk about that later. But I mean, we've seen it ourselves. I mean, I don't have live scope and I haven't really used it, but I've seen other guys use it, and I've seen the results of it. And so you're targeting. So I can see where there's been a bit of rebuttal from the commercial sector now in the territory, going, well, you know, everyone's jumping up and down about commercial gill nets taking all the big fish. Well, how about all the guys now using live scope only targeting big fish? Yeah. And then they're catch and release, for sure. But how many of them fish get smashed by bull sharks?
Yeah.
You see some of Shane Compain's reels, like hooking big metre-plus barras, and they're getting smashed by bull sharks. So, you know, you've got to take it with a grain of salt. And I'm not petitioning for either side. I'm just saying, like, it's
neither am I. I'm a government employee, so I'm not allowed to. So.
But you've got to just look at it for people in the general public. I suppose you just need to look at every aspect of it before you make your opinion, because you have people that jump up and down and say ban gill nets, it's going to be bad, but. Yeah, and then you have other people say, you know, no, don't ban the gill nets. You know, there's two sides to every story, I suppose.
Definitely.
And you have people jumping up and down saying, I want my kids to be able to go and catch barramundi. And you have people that say, well, our succession planning was for our son to take over our commercial barramundi fishing business. And now he's maybe not going to be able to do that because of...
Which over the last 30 years, they might have invested $2 million, $3 million into it or more.
For sure, mate. I mean, just a license alone to be, you know, I'd imagine would be... up to $1 million. I don't know. You know, I don't know, but I'm assuming that that certainly they're not $5. You can't just buy one from the servo.
Yeah.
It's big. It's big business.
Yeah.
So I suppose my whole take on it is just sit on the fence unless you know everything, and that's exactly where I am. I don't know the ins and outs of 100% of it.
I agree,
but I've done a bit of reading. I've done a little look into it, and I certainly know enough to know that I don't know enough to make a properly informed decision to say that I would support either.
I feel that way too, man. Unless you have the entirety of the story, you can't make an opinion. Yeah. So the older I get, the more on the fence I am about everything.
Yeah, well, everything's clipped these days. So, and not to mention AI as well.
Oh.
So, and like there's, there's been heaps of photos circulating with like gill nets with turtles and dugongs and things like that. But I'm sure it happens. But you cannot I'll put it this way. We can't have plastic straws anymore because of one photo. Yeah. One photo of one sea turtle with a straw stuck in his nose, plastic banned. If you can honestly put your hand up and say, I enjoy drinking out of a cardboard or bamboo straw, you are absolutely full of it.
Yeah.
Nobody likes nobody likes drinking out of a cardboard straw.
Was Trump trying to bring back plastic straws?
Oh, well, I think he's brought them back. Yeah. I don't know. Just go on Amazon and buy them for like 10 cents for a box of 1,000 and put them in the door of your Toyota. So when you go and get a bloody coffee milkshake from Macca's in the drive-thru, mate, you can put a plastic straw in there. It's crazy, but that's the damage that one thing can do, taken completely out of context. People see one thing and then get on their high horse about it, and
if we seem a bit chirpier than usual, we've had a few pints down at where we're shenanigans.
Yeah, and Mike even shouted me a couple of times, so I got right amongst it.
On the big dollars now. I wish. Yeah, we were just down watching the UFC. The idea was to record before we went down, but Ash paid extra for early check-in. And we're still sitting out the front here at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, whatever it was. So we just set up the whole podcast kit and then went to watch the fights, had a few pints, then now we're back.
Yeah. Anyway.
And
not to mention, I drove all night last night too, so I was pretty keen to get in early and have a shower and have a 5-minute siesta before you turned up. So I didn't leave Borrolor until 4:45 or something yesterday afternoon.
Oh, wow.
So I got into Darwin about
so you were driving into the sunset along the Carpentaria Highway?
There was no sunset, mate. It was overcast and raining.
Goodness. Lucky.
I would rather sunset.
Oh, yeah, all the ants. He showed me photos. You might, send us a photo of that.
Oh, man.
I'll put it up on screen now.
Well, that was after I cleaned them too the first time. The flying ants. So anyone that hasn't spent time in the tropics, after you get your first sort of big monsoonal rains, semi-monsoonal rains for the year, there's flying ants hatch. Like they're huge bloody things. I think they might actually be like a termite.
Yeah, I reckon they're
the type of termite or something.
Yeah,
but they're attracted to the light though, and they are thick as. So when you go through like I don't know what you call them, like a flock of them, they're like thick as.
Yeah.
Like you run into them in your car and your car slows down. Like they're that thick. So driving into Catherine.
Yeah,
like,
I suppose you've only got the 4-cylinder, so it would slow down.
Here we go. I slowed down because I went to wipe the windscreen and I ran out of bloody water in the windscreen wiper bottle. So all I did was just smear all 4 billion ants across the windscreen. I couldn't see anything. And then it was thick fog.
Which at this time is bizarre, yeah?
Crazy. I don't know, it was just the steam off the road or something, but it was proper thick fog. I could hardly see anything.
You had to slow down.
I was down to 60, mate. Well, normally from Borrolor to here, to Darwin, if I'm doing the speed limit the whole way and only stop for fuel, which is what I did, it would take me maybe 8 hours to get here.
Yep.
So, but it took me 12. So, yeah, it was, best part of it. I did stop and speak to Carney, though, Andy Carn.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Total Carnage. He's on his way down home. Unfortunately, no one's there.
He's come to claim my territory, eh? It's only big enough for one YouTuber, Carney.
No. Well, and Thumburn just left.
Oh, did he? No.
So
it's been taken over.
So if you want to see some King Ash Bay content, look up Thumburn Fishing or Andy Total Carnage. I pulled up, but I only, again, 5 minutes, say good day to him, and on the side of the road where he's camping the night, and then kept coming. So got a hotel last night. Oh, well, at 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30 this morning, I think I went to bed and then got kicked out of there at 10. Hope to be in here by 11. That's what I paid for. And got in here at 3.
That's their early check-in, eh?
They did offer to put the bags in the storeroom or something. For a bit.
That's right. He's actually been sitting there waiting for 2.5 hours, and then old love comes back. She's like, "Oh, you want to store your bags?" It's like, "No, I want to store them in my room."
They're pretty safe in the Toyota or the car park. Anyway, but no, it's all good. We overcome these things, mate. No dramas.
Who'd you get this from?
I'm going to call him Jim.
Old Jimbo.
It's not Jim.
Where's he from?
I'm so sorry, brother, if you're listening. I really can't remember your name. But you got to understand, though, and Mikey will back me up on this, I know he will,
Yeah.
that you meet so many different people. Like, I have so many customers like that, Kate has so many customers come to the lodge that I meet that I cannot remember that come every year.
Yeah.
Go to the bar, it's 10x that. So
Yeah.
you meet, like, in a week, I might meet 30 people a week at this time of year when it's just the serious fishermen, the guys that obviously watch Mikey's videos and listen to the podcast and whatever. And I meet all these guys and get photos with them and you know, have beers with them and whatever and have a great time for several hours.
Yeah.
And completely forget who they are because it happens every single night virtually you go to the bar.
And next year they come back and you recognise me. Like, oh, I remember you. I can't remember your name. Yeah.
So anyway, old mate.
So
Thanks very much.
Jimmy.
It's not Jim, I'm sure. Maybe it is Jim, I don't know. It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But thanks very much for the run, brother. It is very, very nice. We did actually have a couple on ice before we drank it with
Ash
Coke.
told me that was the only instruction. You got to drink it with Mikey.
Yeah.
And
it was very good, but we've still got to do stuff after this.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
so we thought we'd put some Coke in there.
What we got? It's 4 p.m. And we're going to see a Australian country bloody muso tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
And James Johnston in Darwin tonight. We were looking on his Facebook page.
Plus Zach and George's before that.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm pretty keen for
the
them
warm-up
boys
act,
too.
very keen. But yeah, so I think in the Golf Mud Crubbers playlist, I think I even added a song a few months back, Raised Like That by James Johnston.
Yep.
So it's good to get young fellas like that coming to Darwin. We don't get a lot of national talent here a lot of the time. So it's good that he's only a young fella having a crack and
we were talking about this before. We're saying like you don't get a whole lot of entertainment. Certainly not at down home. You don't get bugger all at all. But and people complain about when any artists come to Australia or big names come up, they always miss out on Darwin, they miss out on North Queensland, they miss out on sometimes Western Australia or whatever. So I'm like, well, you got to. Young fella coming through who's really sort of killing it at the moment in Australia, and he's gone to the effort. And if you look at his tour dates, like he's done like last night in Adelaide, the night before in Hobart, a few nights earlier in Perth. Yeah, I think, mate, if he's going to the effort, I can throw $100 at a ticket and buy a seat and go and go and have a few beers at least, because. If people don't go out there and do that, then these people don't come to Darwin.
Absolutely.
So they don't come to the territory. So I'm hopefully, I did look at it this morning. It wasn't 100% sold out still, but it was getting very close. So
good.
So hopefully it's a sold out show for him because it's a big effort. Like anyone that's been to Darwin from interstate would know it's a.
Did you see the sound guy? You were saying it's the same dude that came out to do Luke Geiger's thing out at the Bulls of Marra last year at Benny.
No, he's he's here in Darwin. I just seen him put a post up about being in Darwin, about how hot it was. Now it wasn't very nice, but
then that leads you to your hat.
Oh yeah, my hat. Yeah. Well, Geiger commented because I said to him, "Oh no, it should be a good show, mate. Can't wait." And he said, "Oh, you come to it?" I said, "Yeah." And I think Geiger said something along the lines of, the beers won't be safe or something like that. bad place to be a beer.
Yeah.
So
you might, I don't know, I'll maybe zoom up on it.
Straight in the mail yesterday. in the mail yesterday, brand new.
CTC hat. It's a bad day to be a beer.
Yeah. Just for this trip too. I actually got a couple off the knuckler. I got the Make Yarns Great Again cap too.
Nice.
It's on the dash of my Toyota. If my Toyota's still there. We are in Darwin.
We've both got our cars parked out the front because they're both too high to go into the underground car park. Anyway. I reckon that we'll talk about the Kimberley trip, but I'm about to piss myself. So
me too.
Yeah, excellent. Let's
intermission.
Let's cross swords.
In the bathtub again.
That feels a bit better, mate. Pump water out. Who that?
Must be you, man, because you're connected to the Bluetooth.
Was that through the headphones?
Yeah.
I don't want alerts coming through there. Maybe I can put it on silent or something.
No, just go, and then go, you don't have to, in focus. Go click on focus and go do not disturb.
Oh, just remind me to turn that off later.
Yeah. I always forget to turn mine off. That's why if you've ever rung me and I don't respond for 3 days, it's because my phone's on do not disturb. I haven't seen any notifications coming through.
Every time.
So I can't even remember what we were talking about before.
We were going to move on to Kimberley.
Oh, Kimberley trip, yeah.
So you got the big 2 buff trip. So as Ash mentioned earlier in the potty, last year in 2024 we did a Derby to Darwin trip, 15 days on the Kimberley Explorer with One Tide Charters. We saw waterfalls, Montgomery Reef, the
Horizontal Falls,
Horizontal Hell's Gate. It was a bit of a sightseeing trip, but with some fishing. And it was an amazing trip. This year, as his idea, he put to us was a barra fishing trip for fans that can come along and like paid customers, but they come along and join us on the trip, which sold out very, very quickly, which we were sort of happy with because we were worried there might not be.
I was nervous because I was thinking, I think they're making it too big of a thing. I think that I don't know if we're gonna, we might get 1 or 2 interested people, but to get the amount of people,
well, 6 of them sold out straight away, and I think there was like 20 people on the standby list. Yeah,
it was crazy, mate. Because it wasn't a nothing trip. Like it's a big deal to come up to the middle of nowhere. So, and we had guys obviously from New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland,
local boys from Catherine as well.
Catherine, yep.
Yeah, it ended up being a really good crew.
You could not have asked for a better crew. Like you absolutely, if you handpicked everyone yourself, you could not have asked for a better crew. Like the boys all got along just so good.
Yeah, even like one of the fellas was an old Lukey, an old schoolmate of Ash's, went to boarding school with him, and it wasn't a mates rates thing. Like he was just I think his missus booked the trip for him. And so that was really cool having a mate of yours from back there, and he's an absolute legend.
Oh yeah,
all the boys were.
It was super good for me because I got to catch up with Lukey as well, and then so as soon as I found out that he was coming, because I sort of was I sort of didn't have anything to do with anything really, I suppose, like more or less. So when I found out that he was coming, I was like, oh, that'll be pretty good. And then I'm like, well, just fly to Darwin. Like, what day are we going? Just fly to Darwin a couple of days earlier, and we'll do something in Darwin before you go then. So and catch up. So he flew in a couple of days early, and we went out, and because we took your boat as well, Flanders. Resurrection of Flanders. So
we've got more stories in before we get to the Kimberley. We had to run it.
We had,
Okay, so you guys know I've got the big baseboard boats, Barramaster, and so Glenn that sponsored that boat for me. He's an absolute legend. He is going to be taking that boat back in April. Which thank you very much for the boat, mate. Thank you for everything. But in the meantime, Flanders, because of that, hasn't been on the water in 8 months or a year or something. So Flanders is in Darwin, and it hasn't been running, and I had to do a few repairs and stuff like that. So we thought, look, how about, since you boys are here and we're about to take this boat to the Kimberley, let's just water test it. Let's just make sure it runs. So we took it out to Corroboree Billabong, which was really cool, even though Ash has lived in the Territory his whole life, never been on Corroboree Billabong.
Yeah. It was awesome.
So that was cool to take the boys out there. There's a buffalo on the side. And I thought, I'll just G the boys up. Let's just go up and have a look. Yeah, get in.
Buffalo on the side of the bank.
Yeah. We're in the water. Yeah, and I'm in the boat. We'll just nose up there and say hi to it. And then Lukey's at the front of the boat, and he starts doing whatever noises at it and whatever. And this thing starts to get cranky. and I'm like, I'm sitting there. And he's like, "Oh, Mikey, reverse, quick!" Because it starts coming at us, and I'm like, full throttle reverse, run! No! I'm like, oh, we're not going nowhere. Turns out we were in this much water, 6 inches. And,
the prop's all tangled up in weeds. We're not going anywhere.
This thing went very close to jumping in the front of the boat, and. It was.
Look, he got a Territory Spruce. he nearly got a buffalo actually, but on the way out.
What?
He nearly got a buffalo on the way out.
Oh yeah, at Corroboree Park Tavern.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's enough of that.
Yeah. That's enough of that. Anyway, there's obviously a lot more to every story, but
that was a cracking afternoon though.
It was.
You and I sat there and drank beers all afternoon. Luke he cast about 4 million times.
Yeah, and he hooked up to a tarpon about this big, and and he was stoked. He was so happy.
That's nice out there. I've never been there. So
it is a beautiful spot, and we didn't even go far. Like we went from the boat ramp right, left, then left again. And it's a huge place. Yeah,
good build-up storms everywhere around in the horizon, and choppers flying around. A couple of tourist boats going past.
Yeah, miles of buffaloes and
miles of buffalo.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that. Had a it was a proper good show.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot.
Luke and I came back in. I've got to apologise to the big fella because I don't know how many nights we spent in Darwin together, but I promised him every single night that we're going to go somewhere nice for dinner. Like out on the water and have a seafood dinner or something.
Yeah.
Every single night. Well, we caught up with, in my defence, the first night, I'm pretty sure we caught up with, that night, we caught up with, which was his first day here, we caught up with Mick, Bullfrog.
The King Ash Bay crew. Why didn't I come to that? I had a reason. I can't remember. Maybe it was just like a Wednesday or something.
Oh no, it was in the week.
Yeah,
but
so
you still had to have 2 weeks off, like to go on this trip. So
that's right. Yeah,
you're like, I can't like leave Jazzy and the kids and that without.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, can't justify coming into town.
Yeah, I'm literally about to go on a 2-week trip fishing in the Kimberley. And I'm like, oh, you know what, Jazz? Oh, you have the kids tonight while I go and
party,
drink 400 beers with the boys. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't even the intent. Like we were supposed to just go and have dinner, and that did not happen.
No.
We didn't even have. Luke and I had dinner at 11:59 exactly. We were the last people through the doors at McDonald's.
2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a row. And I'm sorry, Russ. I promise you I'm going to get you on the way back after the Kimberley trip before you fly out, our last night.
You made up for it on the Kimberley because we had wicked feeds every night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
But it would have been nice just to go down to the wharf or Fisherman's Wharf or... I don't know, Pee-wee's or somewhere nice and have a seafood feed on the water. I don't know. I love everywhere. Trailer Boat Club, Ski Club, seafood on Cullen or any of them places. Like
if you're ever in Darwin, I reckon a really cool little afternoon pub crawl is Trailer Boat Club, then to the middle one, which is the Sailing Club, and then to the Ski Club. So you can walk there like literally next door to each other pretty much. So you can go one to the other, and then basically all roads after dark, as we know, lead to the big house, the casino.
Which is just up the road as well.
Just up the road, yeah.
Not tonight, though.
Bumbu, B-U-M-B-U, Bumbu Original is what we're drinking. It has a real cork.
Yeah, unlike that bloody small batch Bundy these days.
That's another Kimberley story.
That's another Kimberley story too. Yeah. So anyway, we're way off track. So we haven't even got out of Darwin yet.
No. So the boat's running. The boat ran like an absolute dream out at Corroboree, other than getting bogged with the buffalo trying to jump in the front.
We got back to your place, loaded the rest of the gear in, said, righto, we're leaving here first light tomorrow. Luke and I are going to have an early night after a nice dinner. Luke and I stayed out all night.
Again.
Caught Macca's at 11:59 again, and got up at 4:30 or something like that. Went out to your place, checked over everything, checked the tyres as you asked us to do, and you said, "Do you reckon these tyres will be right with these cracks in the side?" And we said, "Yeah, that'd be right, mate. No, don't even worry about it. That'd be fine." Lukey and I looking sideways at each other. We're driving down the road.
Did we get to Adelaide River, or was it the other side of Adelaide River?
The other side of Adelaide River.
So we're just over an hour into the trip, 10-hour trip, and we've totally ripped the whole tread off one of the tyres.
Well, just delaminated the whole thing. It didn't go down though.
It was still there, yeah. So we kept it as a spare.
Well, we needed the rim when we got to Catherine anyway. So, but yeah, lucky we had Starlink on the roof.
Yeah.
I called up Shannon at Tough Tires.
Straight up, yeah.
Russ, can you help us out, please? And the boys are flat out. They're like, "Oh, mate, we got trucks and stuff. Like maybe later on this afternoon." I'm like, "Mate, we got to be in Wyndham this afternoon. So, like, any chance you just be able to just do us a solid?" And they're like, "Oh, just come in and we'll see what's going on." And when we got in there, we're like, well, Lukey was just everywhere.
Yeah,
he knew where all their tools were. He's got the jack out, the rattle gun, got it all pulled apart. No. And the boys took 5 minutes.
We got the VIP treatment. It was like a pit crew. They sorted us out real quick, which was awesome. If
you come through Catherine, mate, go to Tough Tires. I'll tell you what, man, holy hell.
And then also go to Rod and Rifle as well. We spent $800 there.
Yeah, we did go to say good day to Trent, but Trent was on a run or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, mad dog.
Yeah,
crazy, mate. Crazy.
Yeah, I think Mum was there though. I think we bought everything from Mum. I think.
Yeah,
I bought a Yeti for the boat, a little one that was.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lukey stocked up. He bought bloody half the shop.
Yeah.
So I bought a few bits and pieces.
I bought one because I know they've got on the Kimberley Explorer. They've got the little coffee machine in the mornings, and then I knew I needed something to drink rum out of at night. So I'm like, this was a perfect all rounder. So I had me morning coffee in it, and then had my litre of rum every night. Pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, so that was Rod and Rifle, and then on the way out of obviously then we filled up jerry cans and filled up Flanders.
Yeah, we took all that fuel, got our
unleaded, filled up the car. Yeah, so we probably spent $1,500 in Catherine by the time we'd left. Obviously, you got another tyre on your car as well.
On my Toyota as well. Spare, I had another tyre there waiting to go anyway. So the boys did that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, cheers, Shannon. Thanks, mate.
Yeah. And then on the way out of Catherine, we see someone waving at it. How did we stop? You know who I'm talking about, Jabbers. We saw Brad.
Oh, Brad. Yeah.
How did we end up?
He was driving out of one of the rural supply shops, something like that, on the highway that goes to Western Australia.
How did you know it was him though? Was he waving at us?
His Toyota.
Oh, you recognised the car, right? Yeah.
Anyway. I think he was waving at us anyway. We were doing like bloody 80 an hour down the road, and I'm like, seeing his car, like, oh, that looks like. Next thing there's a person waving, like, pull in. There's very conveniently a truck parking bay right there.
Yeah.
So I pulled in the truck parking bay, just have a chat to bloody Brad from Jabbers.
So you hear us talk about Jabbers rods, all the rods we use now, the 5-piece rods we use all the time now. So just like, and Brad doesn't live anywhere near there. He lives 300 to 400 kilometres down the Stuart High from there.
Yeah.
And we just happened to, on our trip to go over to Kimberley, where we're all using Jabbers rods, even like Azza on the boat's using Jabbers rods. We're going to meet up with Snaggabarra. He's using Jabbers rods. And we meet up with Brad from Jabbers rods in Catherine on the way down. Like, what? It's just all sort of too convenient, you know? But he pulls up and he's like, oh, yeah, what are you boys doing? I'm like, oh, we're going. Oh, you're going now, are you? Like,
do you need anything? Do you want anything?
If we don't have it now, we're not going
to. We're 8 hours late already. So we're.
Yeah, I think in my video, even went literally as we're hooking up the boat to drive out, I'm like, oh, look, only an hour and a half behind so far.
That was before the tyre delamination.
That's right, yeah, far out.
Oh, God, yeah, so we seen Brad there, that's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So,
and then there,
we went to, it was starting to get warm, because it was a build-up, like it was hot.
It was very.
We hadn't had Lukey and I were struggling from the night before. So I think it was after lunch by the time we got to Vic River
Roadhouse. Yeah.
And so I pulled in there, thought, we'll just have a very quick, because they do have beer on tap there.
Yeah.
and it's not our beer, but that's fine. It's fine because it's very, very cold, very tasty. And we said we'll just have one quick schooner, just to lighten the mood, and get a bag of ice to chuck in the esky, so the boys that weren't driving can have a beer on the road. And we went in there and we got one schooner each, and we sat there, and this lovely Irish young lady there, I can't remember her name now, but
neither. The bloody TV's on, got music playing, whatever. She's like, "Oh, do you guys want to change the songs?" And we're like, "What do you mean?" It's like, like if you don't like this, we can put it onto something else. I'm like, and she clearly has an Irish accent, so we're like, "Oh, what about mental blank, Beeswing. And she's like, "Oh, it's one of my favourites."
Which version you want?
Well, that's what we said. Then we're like, "Oh, what's your favourite?" And she's like, "Oh, the Whistling Donkeys I usually listen to." We're like, "Oh, marry me."
Shout out, Manny and Maeve.
Yeah. No, we've had some good Irish through King Ash Bay, and as a result, we've got a few. Oh, you guys already know on the playlist, we've already got a heap of Irish songs.
And Beeswing's on there.
And Beeswing, that's the OG.
But it was just her entire attitude towards them, and she had been there for. She just finished up
her
6
second
months.
swing or something. Yeah,
but so she's done 6 months. I think.
Yeah, because they did that 88 days, and then so she'd done the extra 6 months. Yeah,
it's just wild. Like she's been there, and it's proper in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like there's no town there. There's no nothing. It's just
it is a through road, but
it's just the pub and the accommodation.
There's no locals as such.
No, not really.
Unless people from the station there or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. But it's not like there's 50 people, 60 people.
Yeah.
It's the handful of people that work there and then the passes through or whatever. But just her entire attitude that completely changed everything, because we went from going, right, I will quickly slip in, grab a bag of ice, scull a schooner and piss off.
Yeah.
We ended up going like...
Probably spent 40 minutes to an hour there.
Yeah. We all, I think we doubled, we had a shout each, I think.
Yeah, we did,
might have had 6 schooners.
Yeah.
Sorry.
9
schooners.
total.
9 schooners total. There was 3 of us, 3 was it?
There was
3 by 3.
He's usually the one.
I don't know. Well, this is how good it was.
We don't even remember the facts. The facts don't matter. It's the perception.
Yeah, it's the perception.
That's what you always.
You've got it.
And that was the
it was really, really good though. Like top shelf. And actually, since she's left, they did a post about her leaving after doing her 6 month thing there, and I actually commented on it.
Big spiel, and
said, look, honestly, completely changed our entire, not just a little bit, massively, because even on the way home, we said if we could get away early enough, we'd come back and stay there the night, just so we could spend the night there, just because of how good the service was.
Yeah.
So, which we didn't get away with, which, no dramas, but
she wasn't there when we went through. So,
but we did stop there though, and we had several more schooners on the way back through, on the way home, because it was like, well, it's just the right thing to do, because they just proper turn it on. Anyway, I don't know, probably going on a bit about it.
We probably are. We probably have had a lot of drinks.
Anyway, if you're on that top road, Vic River Roadhouse, mate,
if you're going to Wyndham from Darwin, like we were, about halfway-ish, I don't know if it was, but maybe a little bit more than halfway. And then we get to the bloody... on the border, because in Western Australia, all their rules and whatever, they like you can't take anything in, basically anything fresh. And then old mate was funny because we got like, between the 3 of us, we've got like 45 cartons of beer in the boat in Flanders that we're towing. He lifts up the cover and he's like, "Oh mate, you got hops and barley in here. Sorry mate, you can't go through. I'm gonna have to confiscate it."
I'll burn this truck stop down, mate.
No, we would have turned around if
100%.
Yeah, no, he was a good fella though. Yeah, so
I'll tell you one thing that blew me away crossing the border is the 100k an hour speed limit.
Nah, we spoke about this. It goes up to 130. We spoke about this. The
massive big sign there coming into Western Australia. 100k an hour speed limit if you're towing a trailer.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Anyone towing anything. I forgot about that one. Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
And everyone in Western Australia said, No one worries about that. I was like, what? There's a massive big billboard there that says 100 kilometers an hour.
It effectively says whether you're towing a caravan, a boat, a trailer, anything, you are limited to 100. I'm like, oh, that's, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So obviously we abided by it and.
Oh yeah. Well, it's too drunk to drive faster than 100 anyway. No. That's a joke. It's a joke. I had 3 mid-strength schooners. Okay, that was it.
This guy's going to run for president one day, and we're going to bring that one up. Anyway,
been there, done that, mate. It's not happening again.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So we haven't even got on the boat yet.
No. Well, we're nowhere near the boat yet because we haven't had the night with Snagger yet.
God. This may be a 2-parter. I'm just saying. We're gonna have to take off on the.
Look, James Johnson isn't on stage for 4 hours, or 3.5 hours.
Oh shit!
In fact, we probably if we go out and drink beer, we'll probably sober up more than if we stay and drink the rest of that bottle.
Oh, true story. Anyway, so
the plan was to go to Wyndham, and we'd already spoken to Snagger the night before.
Snagger Barrett, for people that don't know, absolute legend, gentleman. Snagger Barrett on YouTube. Look it up, subscribe, like it.
If you're ever going to Wyndham in Western Australia, and you want to go fishing there, look up Snagger Barrett. Like last year, he caught something like 40 or 50 meteries in the year.
He's a gun, and he's a
local legend and
proper top bloke,
gentleman, and the most generous fella, full of information and knowledge.
Could not have looked after us better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even getting down to ordering his dinner.
Oh my God. I don't even know if we can tell those stories.
I don't know.
Anyway,
shit.
But anyway, so I think we'd picked up a part for Azza for the Kimberley Explorer.
Yeah.
In Darwin.
Yep.
Brought it down to when we arrived in Wyndham. So he met us Azza come in. I think I've got a shot for you.
So as soon as we arrived, we
went straight to the ramp.
We've left Big River Roadhouse.
It was night time.
Through the border, through Kununurra, straight to the boat ramp, direct, which is not far from Snagger's house anyway. Dropped the parts off for Azza so he could do the work that he wanted to do that night on the boat.
Yep.
And then we've gone back to Snagger's place to catch up with him.
Our plan was at first to stay at the caravan park, and when I spoke to him, he was like, "What are you staying at the caravan park? We'll just stay at my house." I'm like, "Oh no, mate, there's 3 of us. We had Lukey, like Ash's mate. Luke. Once Ash found out Lukey was coming, he's like, "Oh no, just come with us, mate." Like, yeah. So we had 3 of us, and I'm like, "No, there's 3 of us." He's like, "Oh, just 3 of you." No, you'll be right. You'll come with us. So after we dropped off the part, we were back at Snagger's house, and once we get it settled in, have a few beers and whatever, and just have a bit of a catch up, then Snagger brings out the little pourer thing. So another YouTuber, Campman.
Shout out to Campman.
Shout out to Campman, who left his pourer with Snagger. I don't even know how to explain it. It's got a big curl. It's like a water slide, and it's got a curl around it, and the glass is here. And Snagger, he pulls out this thing, and he's like, "Oh, watch this, guys! I can pour it like this." And he flips it upside down and does this big twirl or whatever, and all the rum just goes over everyone and on the floor. He's like, he goes, he made it look so much easier.
So everyone knows a nip pourer.
Yeah.
That you put in the top of your bottle of rum.
Yeah.
That's what it was, but it was a fancy one.
Yeah, with it looks like a little water slide on it.
But it's, so it's like it's obviously like a Ventura or Air Trap or something like that, where you tip it upside down, and when you chip it back up, it stays there, and then chip it up. I don't know, but it's, no one knew apparently because when Snagger showed us, he just put rum everywhere. Which, that was a welcome entertainment.
It was. We had an absolutely sensational that night with Snagger. He absolutely amazing host.
Looked after us so well.
Yeah. Luckily, we'd already had dinner over in Kununurra. Because he tried to order dinner. It was like 9 p.m. or whatever, or 10 p.m. maybe in Wyndham. So it's a town of say 300, 400, 500 people. no real shops. Like, yeah, during the day you can go and get a feed somewhere, but like he's ringing around camp trying to find someone who's still open, which they've been closed for hours. And we it's all right, Snagger. I won't go through the whole story.
It was probably one of the funniest phone up orders I've ever heard, though. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We'd already had dinner, and we weren't hungry anyway, so it's all good.
No, I was.
That was unreal. That was
The rum that he had that he got from someone.
Yeah,
which was unreal.
Like a home brew.
Yeah, it was a special one, and I didn't even realise. I thought these are some fancy bloody camping shot glasses that we're sculling these rums out of. It wasn't until Lukey or you or someone said
It wasn't me.
I think it must have been Lukey.
Yeah.
Said, hey, these are egg cups. I thought that was some fancy bloody plastic fold down bloody shot glasses you can put in your tackle box.
They're silicon, you know, the soft silicon stuff you can put in the oven and that. Yeah. So
we were all drinking shots out of them. I thought it was just some fancy shot glass you take camping. But then Lukey's like, no, I think I got these at home. They were legendary though. It was unreal. I'm glad he didn't bring them out on the boat.
Yeah. Oh man.
God.
Yeah. We still haven't got on the boat.
We still haven't got on the boat.
I don't know if we just have to delete this whole thing. We've been going for an hour. Anyway, no, we'll send it, eh?
Yeah.
Send it.
So, anyway, we woke up the next morning. Oh, actually, probably not even hungover at all, really, because everyone was pretty keen. So,
yeah.
I don't know if you guys get like this, if you get like this too, but when you're proper keen, you can drink 10 times as much and it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
It's all about, I think, in your mind.
Yeah.
Whereas
the next day it's like Christmas. You're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you wake up in the morning and you might be a little bit bloody dusty, but you're not 100%. But you're still good. You know what I mean? And that's what it was like the next morning. We were 100%
Yeah.
Bloody keen to go, keen to get on the boat. The wind was howling. I remember that. Loading up, put the boat in the water. We had 4 ton of gear we had to take over. Geez, we had some stuff.
We did so.
We had.
Well, that's right, because you guys put me in the water first. I was in Flanders, just fully loaded up. I took it out, and we had a heap of cartons of piss and all sorts of shit. Unload it. I haven't even met the guys. Are all on the boat. We were the last ones to get there, and all the boys are already there, and they help all these guys I haven't even met yet. They help me unload. Then I go back in. Then we load up again. I don't know if one of you came with me or you guys came with
Lukey, I reckon, yeah.
Lukey came with me, and then you must have jumped in with Swanee or Azza. Yeah.
No, I came back with you the last trip. I think we did
I did 3 trips. So there you go. Yeah. But anyway, even to get to that point, so we had, if we just go through everyone, so we had Neil, he stayed because he's from down south. He's one, we give Victorians a hard time, but Neil's an absolute legend.
Mate. You wouldn't find a nicer bloke, I don't think. And we're probably going to say it 1,000 times in the next 10 minutes, but you could not have asked for a better group of fellas to do that sort of trip with. Every single one of it. I did not hear a single gripe from anyone. There was not a single thing. Every single person was just 100% all the time. Everyone was just proper gold, good characters.
And throughout the whole trip, on certain nights and whatever, everyone let their hair down and we had good fun.
Yeah. Oh, me every night.
Yeah, definitely. But so the people that were already on the boat, so we had, Neil from there, he stayed in Kununurra because he flew to Darwin, then flew to Kununurra and then got picked up by Angie, I think. That morning. So he was already on the boat. And then we had the King boys from Catherine.
Yeah.
They brought their own boat as well. They'd launched that. They were already tied up, ready to go. We had then there was just 2 more, which was Daryl and Kingy. Toddy. Far out. Sorry, Toddy. Yeah, just those
Bloody
2.
Legend too.
Yeah, they travelled down together. And the coolest thing is those 2. They never knew each other, but because of this trip, because Daryl's from Darwin and Toddy's from originally from Queensland, which is good, but
he's New South Wales
lives in
now,
New South Wales. Yeah. Through the trip, they got in contact with each other and said, "Oh, well, let's travel down together," and that worked out really cool as well. So they're all on the boat, ready to go, and that's when we arrived. The big fashionably late.
Very fashionably late.
The three of us got on, and then the trip starts.
We started hooking it down.
Cambridge Golf.
Hooking it down to the mouth, mate. I can't remember the name of the first trip we stopped at.
Me either.
But I remember that afternoon, and it was great fun. Just I really tried to spend that afternoon just spending time with each different sort of because
on the boat on the way out.
Yeah, six different guys from 5 different groups, sort of thing, or 4 different groups. Every single one's having a beer, and it doesn't matter if they weren't, but like everyone's just but like it bloody helps though to break the ice. If you to be fair, if everyone's having a beer together. Like, you're going to be a happy group. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My turbo brain's already going to different stories of the different guys. And
But like everyone was so cool though. Like it was just so good. Like I'm still so stoked at how good all the crew were. It was just
on the last night we had a bit. I know I'm going fast forwarding heaps, but we had a bit of a blowout. And, pretty much drank all of the piss that was left on the boat. And then I went to bed fairly early at midnight-ish. And everyone's still up. And I still remember everyone yelling at me, or a couple of the boys especially, as I'm going up the stairs to go to bed. And they're like, "Oh, are you effing serious? Like, unsubscribe. You've lost a subscriber." As I'm going, I think it was Neil. Was it Neil or was it Snagger? I couldn't tell. It was either Neil or Snagger.
I think it was all of us.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm up, and then
you've just.
I reckon Daryl went to bed before me because when I got there, I went. He was in the bed next to me, and I'm like, oh, he sleeps naked. Okay, rightio. I'll roll over this side tonight. I knew Daryl.
Cheers, Daryl.
We've promised. We've promised him we didn't take any photos. We have promised him we didn't take.
I didn't take any photos, mate.
Neither did I.
I was probably naked too. I don't know.
There's a story there. Anyway.
Whoa!
Not from this trip. Not another. Yeah. Anyway, far out.
Oh God. Yeah. No, that last one was it's a cracker. Oh God, we're so backwards and forwards here.
We
haven't done it for a while though, and we have had a few.
Are people going to listen to this?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
No, they will. They'll love it. They'll love it.
I hope so.
Because we're just being like genuine, you know? Honest.
We're definitely. This is
honest.
Yeah.
Normal. Even though we hate each other and we had a big falling out, we don't want to.
That's right.
That's the story
that's the big positive story about this. Just put aside your differences and make up and apologise to each other.
The story going around King Ash Bay. Maybe cut that bit out. Sorry about that.
No, we're not going to cut that out.
Oh shit! Fair enough.
Yeah.
True story.
Mate.
Well, don't know. Okay, we can definitely cut it out. Please.
I'm leaving it in.
Anyway, so this is going to be a prick for you to edit.
No, I reckon there's only 2 things so far I'll cut.
Right, because we're backwards and forwards a fair bit. So
it was a barra fishing trip.
Yeah, 100% barra fishing trip.
Yeah, and I 100% didn't catch any barra. But everyone else did.
I did.
What's that?
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. You caught 1.
I did, mate.
It was a nice fish too.
And I didn't even go fishing.
Really? Yeah, you realistically didn't do a lot of fishing.
Trying to give you a chance, mate. See?
Luke, you got a couple. I think the biggest was Daryl. Might have got a 91.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is unreal. Yeah. Which we were trying to work out what to do for everyone because we wanted to do something nice for the boys that, like, I don't know. It was just, we haven't done it before. We're brand new to it.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do something nice, so try to come up with something for the biggest barra for one of the punters that come on the boat. And it literally took us until we got off the boat till we discussed it enough to work out what we're doing. I was like, oh, well, everyone's using Jabba's rods. Everyone's like, and Jabba's have been great to us and sent us heaps of gear and that and looked after us. So So I was like, we'll just jump in. We'll order him a Wanderlust, and I went to order him one, and then it turns out like they've been absolutely pumped. I think with orders and that. So, but I can't even actually remember now what we got him. But we did get.
Was it a spin one or a
baitcaster? Yeah, 100%.
Urban Beats, Snake Charmer. I can't remember. They have a lot of rods to choose from.
Heaps. But I remember it was one that I hadn't seen before. But when I looked at the specs, I was like, "Oh, that is a nice one. That's because I love the Wanderlust. Like I use the Wanderlust all the time. But, and I absolutely bloody love it.
I got the Wanderlust. You've got the baitcaster. I've got the Wanderlust spin version. Which I love. Yeah.
Which then I love the Wanderlust because it's a big rod. Like you can go chase dewies with it. You can chase.
That's the one with the butt extension?
Yeah. But the one that we ended up giving Daryl was it's a smaller rod, but it's like more specific barra.
Yeah.
Which I think maybe probably suited him too. So hopefully, anyway. Yeah. I don't know. He was very happy with it in the end.
Yeah.
So. Oh no, we're so fucking backwards and forwards in this fucking conversation. We haven't even we haven't talked about the storm. We haven't talked about the fucking day one, fishing rock bars and shit. I don't know. Fucking hell.
Go and watch Snagger's video and you'll see the storm. I've got footage of it here. I'll put a footage of it here. So yeah, that was like, that was maybe night 3 because it was when we went over to the false mouths over the other side.
Yeah.
That first night?
Yeah, 100% was night.
And that was the only storm we genuinely got.
Proper storm, not rain, but storm, for sure.
Yeah.
Wild though. Wild to see, like, unbelievable how much the weather can do to a situation on the water.
I know I got a hard time for my weather reports, and for the rest of the trip, I was like, no. And he was like, Mikey, what's the weather going to do tonight? I'm like, nope.
I wasn't even going to bring that up. I made a conscious decision not to bring this up. Mikey, the weatherman over here.
With the radar.
Mikey actually got a couple of nicknames on this trip. So I'm just going to put it out there. Mikey got a couple of new nicknames, okay? One was Weatherman. The other one was Hollywood.
Yeah, they started calling me Hollywood, yeah. Especially with Lukey, yeah.
Oh, Lukey was all over it. It was funny because I think Lukey was offended I was sleeping downstairs because of my snoring, just so that you could sleep. And he's like, fuck Hollywood. Fucking with me, right? He can put up.
Which I appreciated so much. And it must have been so hot downstairs. But I appreciate it. It was like,
I drank my way through it, mate.
Everyone snores. I know I'm a snorer, but like then you get levels. There's like elite level, like up here, and that's where Ash is. He's somewhere at the top.
Oh, I'm up there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not complaining because I've done enough of that about complaining about his snoring. In fact, I'm sleeping here tonight.
He's not going to complain because I paid for the fucking room.
I know. The room next door, it's got 2 single beds in it. Oh my! I bought him plugs though.
Do you know how much I care about this fella? He hates my snoring, which is fair enough. No dramas. But I care about this fella so much that if I couldn't get, just in case I couldn't get a 2-bedroom room, I brought my swag with me so that I could sleep in the swag in the lounge room at the room that I paid for, so he can sleep in a bed so he can go to work tomorrow.
So you got to look after Hollywood, mate.
Yeah.
You got to look after the big stars, mate.
That's where Hollywood comes from.
Oh, man.
It's a cracking nickname for him too. Yeah. If he had the look for it, it'd be spot on.
All right.
Sorry, Russ.
No, it's all legit. I reckon we move on to song nominations.
Oh, shit.
Next podcast, we'll go through more of the trip.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a deep dive into the trip.
Yeah, because we are out of control. We've done half a bottle and 15 pints each. Anyway.
Yeah.
I actually have. Do you want us to go straight into song nominations?
Yeah.
Or do we want to just finish off? So the trip was unreal. Everyone got barramundi except for me.
The best bit.
Yeah, which
best.
You guys knew
Not
that.
The best for him because he's
Snag
like,
it.
Mikey's really, really trying. Honestly, I'm going to say something a bit heartfelt here. Like, because I get the comments all the time, and I know Mikey's getting them tenfold about putting out YouTube videos. Mikey's trying to do something for his family at the moment, and this was a big trip for him because he's taken time off work to go and make YouTube videos. So for him to get a bar was a very, very important thing. And to try and make a really good video for you guys. And that didn't happen. So as much as I take the piss out of him about it, and I think it's sort of funny in one way, at the same time, like I really, like I'm pretty disappointed for him too. Like so yeah, just put it out there. Like I appreciate that he's like, for him, people look at it as this being a like sport for us, like even doing the podcast, like it is, like I really love doing it. Yeah. But it takes a lot of effort, and it takes money, and it takes, like, even now, like for us to try and do it, like we've got to try and book a room in Darwin for us so we can set up somewhere, like, which is twice the price of a hotel room. Like there's so much stuff, and it's tenfold that for you.
And it's going to take 6 hours on my weekend that I have with my kids to edit this.
Yeah, and so that's the backside of it. Like it's a big effort that goes into it. So it's not. That's why I really frustrated when people say, they're not doing podcasts, or Mike hasn't put any videos out, they've had a falling out and whatever, because one person's probably said something and then it's just escalated. It's such a stupid thing. Like it's...
On my YouTube channel, I had a message maybe 3 or 4 days ago from someone, and it's a name I recognise, and I think it's someone that in the past has commented, like a good fan, they've commented on all my videos and whatever, and then in this one they've said, oh, look, if you're not going to do any more videos, I'm just going to unsubscribe. I'm like... I didn't reply. I'm like, well, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Like, I absolutely intend to make more videos. That's what's going to happen. More videos will come out. It just won't be one every 2 weeks like it used to be.
Yeah, it's not
so
as easy.
If you want to unsubscribe, like, thank you for everything in the past, but...
And I suppose, like, and I've thought about it heaps over the last 6 months with the amount of comments that I've got from people, like, coming to King Ash, and asking the question. I've thought about it so much. I thought, well, I think if we were on the East Coast or in a bigger place where where there's more people, you would probably have a bigger following. Like that's like as a podcast or whatever, we'd have a bigger following.
Yeah.
And then when that happens, you get open to more opportunities and stuff. So we're very, very lucky that someone we haven't even mentioned in this podcast, like Weeby.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much one other business that operates where we are.
Yeah.
And that straight away they sponsor us and help us out financially to try and do stuff.
Yeah. Brett and Eve from Wyby Fishing and Wilderness Lodge. We talk about them all the time on the podcast.
Yeah.
Massive fans, massive supporters, sponsored us.
And don't ask anything of us, like just they're just our mates, so they do it. So I think if we're in a bigger area, even maybe if we're in Darwin full time, if both of us were in Darwin full time, we did it full time, then maybe we'd get some local people here that helped out more. But the reality is that I live very remote. You're flat out at the moment doing what you're doing. With work, we're doing the best we can. For people to be negative about it, like it's just so crazy. Like, I can guarantee you now, like we don't make any money. There's no capital upside for us.
Yeah.
In doing this, this is 100% because we enjoy doing it with each other.
Yeah.
We enjoy having a few beers, a few rums or whatever and talking shit for an hour or two. We enjoy catching up, and it's a good way for us to promote the area that is, our little place down there at King Ash Bay and the territory and other places as we've done when we can. So yeah, just go a little bit easy on the bloody, hope there's something coming out tomorrow or whatever. Like it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And if you think it is, go jump in and go and give it a go.
Yeah.
And I'll support anyone that gives it a go because bloody hell, it's not as easy as people think it is.
Yeah.
You know, this is not a hobby for us. Like it's not it's not a. Yeah.
If we were earning a full-time wage out of it, I would 100% straight away would be smashing it. Would be. Yeah, but we're in a middle ground where we're having a crack, and you guys watch and you guys love it, and we appreciate you guys for it. But there's just not enough. It's almost like I think my wife says we're like a big fish in a small pond. Like King Ash Bay, it's a small pond, you know, and like it's a big deal for that area. But as you're saying, if we're in Darwin, you know, that's bigger again, you know, and. So anyway, we're working towards it. It's all good.
Yeah.
When you were saying about barra fishing, and saying how hard we worked and whatever, and the fact that I didn't get any barra, which anyway, I got to give a shout out to Snaggabarra because he came out in his boat and stayed on his boat the whole time we were out there, pretty much. And he tried so hard. Even a couple of days, I ended up on his boat fishing with him, and he's literally looking at his live scope, saying, "Mike, cast there, cast there, cast there." And I'm casting, and he's like, "Oh, go, go, go!" Yep. Oh, and the amount of times a meter barra, like, came after my lure and turned away at the end, like it was just not meant to be this trip for me, you know. And so basically, a big thank you to Snagger for looking after me. Like,
the last couple of afternoons, man, and even
the very last afternoon,
because it was like. It was like watching the grand final sort of thing when you nil all sort of thing, or or your points tied. Like Lukey and I kicking back, and we're literally tied off to the back of Snagger's boat, and you're on the bow. Snagger's watching you sound and telling you when to cast. Yeah. Lukey and I just sitting back having a beer, watching you cast, and just like with anticipation trying. This for like 2 afternoons, for 2 hours both afternoons at the right time, just waiting for something to happen.
We've literally got 2 boats, 4 blokes, and 1 guy casting. And like, these guys are my cheer squad, and then Snagger's trying to be my coach, basically.
It was like I know, and
obviously, I am in the process of making a video about the trip, and so obviously it'll be lighthearted. I'll be like, "Oh, of course you guys know I didn't get one," you know. That's the way I'll perceive it, but that's not the way I felt, you know. I always joke about me not being like, I put that persona on about, "Oh, geez, of course I didn't get one," you know. But I've caught hundreds of barra, you know, like I'm very
in a day or in a night on a live stream.
No, I'm very confident in myself as a fisherman, but obviously I put on a bit of a persona sort of thing, and I think people like it where it's like, "Oh, geez, Mikey, you know, it's easier to do that than to pretend that you're a big deal and be like, So I always put in the shit, like the hard times. Don't just put in the good times, put in the hard times as well. Which this trip I'll be putting in the hard times. Anyway.
Song nominations, mate. What do you got? Sing us a song.
So as I drove in today to meet up with Ash here, it's about a 45-minute drive. I thought to myself, on the Golf Mad Crubbers playlist, I want to put some positive,
feel good,
upbeat, feel good, definitely easy listening country, like kickback. Kickback's the word I'm looking for. Something you can just kick back and go, "Oh yeah. You just have it playing in the background, And out of the say 15 songs, I'll probably skip through a few more. There's probably 30 songs in total. I've tracked it down to 3, which I was very happy with, and I even showed you earlier, and you're like, good choices. Blake Shelton, Straight Outta Cold Beer by Blake Shelton. You've probably heard that one, guys. The other one, which you've definitely heard, is Fancy Like by Walker Hayes. And the other one, which I don't know that well, but when I listened to it, it actually put a smile on my face, was Beer Can in a Truck Bed.
Old Dominion?
By Old Dominion, yeah. So that one, and even for me, like for us down at King Ash Bay and whatever, if we go out wherever and have a few beers, and the idea of beer can in a truck bed, like if we go out in your car or whatever, it's like, just chuck the empties there. And I don't know, that's not what the song's about, but the title beer can in a truck bed, like just throw your empties in. That's what I was picturing when I was listening to it. I'm like, oh, that's definitely us.
Well, I'm going to go with a wobbly one if I can.
Oh shit! Well, I've gone very mainstream, so yeah, let's go wobbly.
No, it's not. It's not even wobbly at all. Well, it sort of is because I don't even know the song.
okay, guys. See you next week.
No. But in precisely 14 minutes, we're going to walk down and we're going to listen to Zach and George.
Yeah, okay. That's the warm up act for
which
James Johnston.
I am probably more excited for them than I am for James Johnston because I know all James Johnston. I don't know Zach and George that well. I know I've listened to them on a couple of podcasts and I've listened to some of their music.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put one of their songs on just for that. I don't remember what the song's called. But if you just hold for 3 seconds.
Yeah. No, I'll keep them entertained while you go.
You keep them entertained, mate.
Yeah. I'll just say, guys, look, I promise we will never drink 10 pints each and then do a podcast again. Oh, we feel very sketchy. I pressed record 1 hour and 28 minutes ago, and it's been a little bit rough. We've been all over the place. But we're here and we're doing it for you.
No, I picked this one solely because I didn't know. And that's the reason I picked it was because I didn't know the song. But it sounded good to me because it's something. You'll understand.
After we hit stop on the recording, you'll play it to me.
Yeah, it's called How Many One More Times. And
it's like a one more, no more thing.
Yeah, one more, no more thing. Yeah, see,
you know. Baz and Faye. Rest in peace, Baz.
Baz, love you, mate.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one more, no more.
No, that's the album.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't joke. I didn't joke. I knew you'd stir up at that.
You dog.
So, boys, Zach and George, how many one more times? That's going to be my...
Nice. I'm keen as. All right, guys. Thanks to Jimmy for the rum.
Yes. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I really am sorry. I feel really horrible. We had a couple on ice before we put the...
Well, we had one on ice before.
Okay,
that was the rule.
One each on ice.
And, thank you, Brett and Eve. If you guys are ever out at doing a trip out the Gulf, if you ever want to get...
Weeby's the go. Actually,
get out the islands.
I got stuff. We'll talk about it next week.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for watching and listening. Fuck.
We didn't even shut it down.
Shut it down, Bruce.
Fucking hell. Oh, that was wild.
It was so.
Oh, look at that.
Guides in the Gulf.